This tutorial is intended to help you find ebooks through the Coker Library website. So first of all, you're going to make sure you're on the Coker Library website. It's coker.edu/library. Hopefully you have it bookmarked. If you don't, please bookmark it. Yes, we are looking for ebooks, but a whole collection of ebooks is considered a database. So we are going to go to the databases A to Z page by clicking that databases button. You can find EBSCO ebooks and ProQuest ebooks by going alphabetically, but we want to look database types. Let's change database types to ebooks. And when you do that, it's going to put ebooks by EBSCO and ProQuest eBook Central right next to each other. Now we have other databases that can help you find ebooks that you can browse around in. Feel free to do that. I find the other ones to be a little more complicated. I think these two are the easiest to use and the ones that I think are most helpful, which is why I've put them in our class and why I'm highlighting them. But so let's get started with eBooks by EBSCO. You're going to click that. It's going to take you to the EBSCO interface page. It looks just like some of the other ones. If you've used some of the EBSCO products in some of the earlier modules, this should be very familiar to you. So I'm going to type in a different search term. I'm going to type in civil rights movement, put that in the search term. And then for ebooks, you don't really have like limiters as in peer reviewed and things like that, or we're not going to worry about it right now. So I want to make sure that I've got full text, and I want to make sure that download is available, just because that's my preference. And then you can change the publication date. You can put author, title, publisher, all of that if you want, but I'm just doing a general search. So I'm going to leave all that blank and hit search. And then now I've got a list of books over 2,000 to choose from. Okay, so we're just going to start with the first one. I'm going to click it and it's going to show me the information here. So on this side, it's got the table of contents. So you can actually scroll down and just look over here and see the titles of the different chapters. So you can skip around. So for me, you know what? I'm a powerful woman. Let me skip to chapter 5 and just see what this information is about. It's taking me to the visual representation of what the book would look like. It's got the page numbers and everything. So let's say I read a little bit of this chapter and I'm like, you know what? This is information that's relevant to me and I want to use it. So to do that, you're going to come up here. Of course, we want to cite everything. Here's your citation information. You can change this. In this class, you know that we can use APA and we can use MLA. One thing I do want to point out is there is no hanging indent. Okay, and you know that I always look for hanging indents, and that is because these citations they're computer generated, they're AI generated, and they're not always correct. Okay, so that's why you have to know that you need to be putting the hanging indent in yourself. So if you copy this to the clipboard and then paste it, make sure you indent this second line so it starts over here. Okay, because what's given to you is not always correct, and that's why you have the Purdue OWL website or your different manuscripts for ALA and MLA, APA and MLA, excuse me. All right, so you also have your options. You can share it. You've got this here. You can create the permalink and copy that if you want to get back to this exact page. You can print. Now this I want to show you because ebooks are a little different, and sometimes we have different accessibility to different books. So this is telling me that if I wanted to download this, I would only be allowed to download 50 pages. I would not, or print, email, and save 50 pages. It's not going to let you download the whole entire book. And that's just because of copyright issues and things like that. So I mean, I personally don't want to download an entire book when I'm doing research onto my laptop, but maybe if you're doing something different, this is where you're going to get the information of what you can and cannot do. Okay. All right. So hopefully that helps you with EBSCO. Let's go back to our databases page. We are now going to look into ProQuest eBook Central. So let's select that one. It takes us to this interface page. I'm going to type in civil rights movement, and it brings us to this page. Now you do have some limiters over here on the sides which you can browse around. They're pretty self-explanatory, like you can change the language and things like that. Right here is telling us like these are the books that are available. Okay, that are available, and looking like most of these are available to me, but let's say you click one. You can scroll down and you see on ProQuest it gives you the ability to search by chapter, just like the other one. You can download the PDF or you can read online, but let's say I want to read this online. So it's going to give me there you go. this is what it looks like. You can scroll down, you can see, and it's got the page numbers, and it takes a little minute to load, but doing it this way, you get to see the pictures and everything that is included with the book. Okay, so now if you wanted to use this, or you saw some information in here that was valuable to you, here's all your information that you're looking for. You can download the chapter, you can print, you can add it to your bookshelf. This is where you're going to get your permalink that takes you back to this page, and of course the all important citation information. You're always going to look for those little quotation marks. Now it started with MLA. Again, no hanging indent over here. And then we can also use APA, and then here. So you just copy that, put it into your paper, but make sure that you're using your correct formatting with the hanging indent and the double spacing and all of that. Okay. So hopefully that helps you find an ebook using one of the 2 acceptable ebook databases for this class. If you have any questions, you can send me an email to kbasso@coker.edu.